Hare Krishna. We are doing chapter 9, verse number 26, 27 and the last verse. They are most important points and the simplest things that can be done. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Translation, chapter 9, verse 26. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, tulsi leaf, a flower, any flower, a fruit or water, I will accept it. See, Krishna is telling, if anyone offers me with devotion, see the word devotion in the verse comes 2 times, indicating that devotion is very important. It's not the flower or the fruit that we are offering, but with what mood we are offering. See, if Sudama Brahmana didn't have anything, all he had was little beaten rice. Beaten rice means it's coming under the grain category. Flattened rice is beaten rice. Okay, flattened rice. Rice is a grain. Grain is a fruit of its plant. So all fruits, be it wheat, rice, apple, banana, pineapple, anything, even vegetables like cauliflower, brinjal, potatoes, tomatoes, chilies, they are all fruits of its plants. Okay, so all fruits except onions and garlics and mushrooms. Okay, all fruits and leaves, all leaves like palak, anything, but especially tulsi. Tulsi is very important. Tulsi, fruit or flowers, roses, jasmines, any flowers, okay, which is having nice fragrance, and water. If we can give to Krishna with love, he accepts. See the word love, loving devotional service, bhakti comes, yome bhaktya prayachati. If he says with bhakti, if you can give, then he says tadaham bhakti upahritam. If it is given with bhakti, I accept it. Upahritam, bhakti upahritam means offered in devotion. So if it is offered in devotion, then I accept it. So he is telling bhakti is important. So if we can give, then he will accept. He does not add eggs or meat. He does not add. So it means strictly it has to be vegetables, fruits, flowers. If we can give it to Krishna, he accepts. Therefore, what should we do? The next verse says that Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Translation, chapter 9, verse 27. Whatever you do, so whatever you want to offer, so whatever you do, whatever you eat. So before we eat, we have to give to Krishna. So if we are eating meat, can we give? No. Krishna told only patram, pushpam means leaf, flower, fruit or water. So whatever you eat, you should give to Krishna, and that should come under the category of patram, pushpam, palam and toyam. That means we have to become a vegetarian. According to, if you want to follow Bhagavad Gita, then we have to eat only what he wants to eat. So that means we have to become not vegetarians, prasaditarians. Someone was very proud and he was telling Prabhupada, I am also a vegetarian. So he said, even a donkey is a vegetarian. There's nothing to be proud of being a vegetarian. But if we can become a prasaditarian, that is, if we can avoid onion and garlic, and if we can offer everything nicely cooked, freshly cooked, and if it is offered to Krishna, and that if we can accept, then that will be very nice. As in 3rd chapter it is told, then it becomes Yajna Shishta. Yajna is Vishnu's another name. Shishta means remnants. So if we can offer and take it, it's Yajna Shishta Shinaha Santo. If we eat only prasad, what happens? Gradually we become saintly. Okay? Muchyante sarva kilbishai. How do we become saintly? Because all sarva kilbisha, all the dirty things, will leave us and go and become saintly. Muchyante sarva kilbishai bhunjate te tvagam papa. Otherwise, we are eating only heinous sins. If you are cooking for our sense gratification, even if it is vegetables, if you are cooking because I love this, I am cooking it, my husband loves this too, I am cooking this. If you are cooking like that and we never offer to Krishna, cook and eat, or while cooking only keep tasting. So if you are doing like this, if you are not offering to Krishna, then bhunjate te tvagam papa. We are eating only sins. Bhunjate te tvagam papa ye pachantyatma karanat, who are eating for their own satisfaction of their atma. Sometimes people say, God, is there inside, means I am only God, So feeding myself is feeding God. What is the necessity to offer? See, at least we should understand that they know that they are not the body, so we can, appreciate them for that. But that is not the best. The best is understanding Krishna as God and offer it to Him and then accept it back as prasad. Otherwise, why should Krishna say, Tat kurushva madarpanam? He says, you see, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever charities, whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. He's telling, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to yourself. He doesn't say that. Do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Which means Krishna is telling very clearly, whatever we want to do, we should do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Okay? So here he is very clear, whatever you do, means we cannot say, I like to cut someone's pocket and steal his mobile. I will do that as an offering to Krishna. With that I will talk to Krishna devotees, or preach. No. Means our prescribed duties. Whatever you do means not whatever. Okay? It means our prescribed duty. As a grihastha, brahmachari, sannyasi, or a kshatriya, brahmana, like that, according to our designation, whatever prescribed duty we have, that duty we have to do as an offering to Krishna. First thing. Second thing, whatever you eat. So whatever we eat should be coming under the category of the previous verse, patram, pushpam, phalam or toyam, and that we have to offer to Krishna. And then whatever you offer or give away, means whatever charity we want to give, he says, that also you give to me. How can we give charity to Krishna? Either we can give to Krishna Vigraha, or we can give to those who are talking about Krishna, because Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna. So prasad is non-different from Krishna. So there are so many ISKCON sannyasis who are simply distributing prasad, so you can contribute to them. Or there are so many great sannyasis who are living only to speak about Bhagavad Gita, speak about Srimad Bhagavatam. They are themselves so pure and they are purifying us by their explanations on Bhagavad Gita. So to such people, if we cannot give directly to Krishna the charity for good work, we can give to his closest devotees who will use it only in Krishna's service. So this is what Krishna is telling. He doesn't say give your charity to anyone and everyone. He says give your charity to me, means to him and to his devotees. Okay. Then he says whatever austerities you perform, like Ekadashi Vrat or even chanting for new people is an austerity. When you get a taste, chanting becomes an addiction. There will be so much of attachment. When you get a taste, people will say, why only one tongue? Why only 2 ears? I wish I had millions of tongues to chant. I wish I had millions of ears to hear. So that is the final taste. Then it is not an austerity. But till we reach there, it's a struggle daily. So whatever such austerities we perform, how should we do? Do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. So we have to do that as a prayer, as an offering to Krishna. Then the last verse is 34th verse of 9th chapter. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam matparayana. Translation, 9th chapter verse 34. Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer your obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. See, what Krishna is telling here is all the time, let me be there in your mind. All the activities you do it as an offering to me. Whatever you eat, whatever goes inside also should be offered to Krishna first. And we should only hear about him, and we should only remember him, and we should pay obeisance to him, and we should become his devotee, and whatever we want to do, we should do it for him. What is he trying to say? Is he so greedy? God and greedy? No. He is, the biggest giver. Then why is he posing like that? The reason is that he is greedy to see us happy, and he knows that we are not happy in this world because we are amidst so many problems. Just as a concerned parent is always worried when the 6-year-old child goes a 2-day tour from school, that I hope my son is fine, I hope my daughter is fine. Like that, Krishna is such a concerned parent. He is so much bothered about our happiness. So instead of sending us alone, he personally comes as Paramatma and sits in our heart next to us, waiting when you will turn towards me so that I can help you, so that you get rid of this place. Come back. Why are you here? That's why he's telling, see, you think of me, don't think of that. Whatever you want to do it for my sake. You want to give anything, give to me. So that always be connected with me. Krishna tells like that. Krishna first only told that, you fix your intelligence on me. And now see, indirectly he is telling in so many ways, 9 chapter 14th verse, now this 34th verse, in 18 chapter 65th verse. Everywhere he is telling, do things for my sake. So you always remember me. By always remembering me, then only you will come to me. See, the answer tells, in the last line only it tells, you see, engage your mind always in think of me. Become my devotee. Offer your obeisance unto me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me. If you do that, you will be absorbed in me. If we regularly do the same activity, what happens? Put 1 drop of water here. Do like this. It goes. It won't be wet also. No stain. Put 1 drop. Don't throw it. Again put another drop. Don't push it. Put another. Then water will start spreading in the cloth. So it gets absorbed. So, think of him. Do all the activities for his sake. Charity give to him. Talk about him. Do namaskar to him. Worship him. See how many things he is telling. So when you repeatedly do it, our mind gets absorbed in Krishna. Now why should it get absorbed in Krishna? Is he so greedy? No, he is telling, if you do that, if you are completely absorbed, then surely you will come to me. See, then he is not telling that then I will gift you, a place in my house. No, he is not telling. Only if you do that, you will come to me. Because otherwise, I will know that you are not interested in me. I don't want to force you. I love you. Wherever you are, even if you become a pig, I will follow you as Paramatma. But by chance, you start loving me, then you will not be here. Unless you love me so much, I don't want to force you to be with me. But I love you. I can't see you in trouble. So you come. So the idea that, we have to do everything, if we do everything, then Krishna will be pleased. Why he will be pleased? Because our suffering will finish, we will go back to him. Krishna will be pleased when we are getting rid of this material world. And Krishna forcefully does not want us to go back there. Okay? He is giving us free will. He is telling, when you really want to quit, then I am waiting for you. So how to really quit? By becoming his devotee, by remembering him always, by paying our namaskaras to him, by giving things in charity to, him, by eating only his remnants. So by doing all these things, we are regularly remembering him, then Krishna is convinced that he is not interested in anything other than me. Then why should he suffer? Then he is most qualified to come to me. Like that, with a free will, when we voluntarily want to go back, he takes us, and we going back pleases him. So the secret here is, the hidden thing is that, our going back pleases him. And to go back, we should remember him always. So why should we remember? By remembering, he becomes happy. Oh, he started remembering. So very soon he'll come to me. Oh, he's doing namaskar also. He'll come to me even more quickly. Oh, he's eating only my remnants. So he'll come even more quickly. So, we are actually pleasing him. So we will do it all to please him. And he wants us to do that so that we will be happy. So it is, he wants us to be happy. We want him to be happy. So if at all we can, try to really focus on doing all the activities for pleasing him, we can go back to God. This is the secret of all secrets, that all the activities we should be doing to please him. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.